Hello my dear champions, how are you all? Welcome to day 20 of our series 99% in 99 days in CBSE mathematics. Okay, so today is a very important session. We'll talk about only revision. Okay, so we'll focus the entire session's energy on the revision of the chapter Quadratic Equation and Arithmetic Progression, which is given as AP. Okay, so I hope you understand that. So we'll revise the chapters, we'll see how the concepts are, what are all those concepts, we'll see the formulas, we'll see all those things. And I've taken 4 questions that I've already solved in the previous sessions, okay, but with little change. So you will solve those 4 questions with me just to revise the concept. Means we are learning the concepts, let's grab them with the help of a question. So I've taken 2 questions in the AP and 2 questions again in the quadratic equation. There'll be a very good question to solve and understand the concepts and revise both the chapters, okay, so that you can write the marks next day. Great bacha. So let us see. First coming up is what is going to be your quadratic equation, right? So first thing that we have to learn in quadratic equation is what bacha is going to be your standard form. So please write here, you should know your standard form. Standard form, how does it look like, sir? Standard form, it looks like this. If you see, ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Am I right? Where what? A should not be equal to 0. If A is equal to 0 means what will happen, bacha? This quadratic term will become 0. So we'll have only bx plus c left. So that will be a linear expression, okay? So that's why A cannot be 0. That's the definition of it, okay? Now you have already learned these properties in your polynomials, but since I'm revising the quadratic part, I'm going to add it in this over here also and revise it together. So there's something called as, you have learnt it as sum of zeros of the polynomial. We can simply call this over here as sum of roots of the quadratic equation, okay? Same concept, exact same concept is there in the polynomials. I have taught you. Please go ahead and check the sessions for polynomials. So sum of the roots of quadratic equation is given by what? The coefficients minus b by a, Again, if you check the product of roots, what you'll have? You'll have this as c by a. What happens? No, this is not mentioned in NCERT, okay, for quadratic equation, but since this concept is there in the polynomials, question can be framed, okay, in your examination based on this concept, which can have a quadratic equation application, because quadratic equation is there in your syllabus and this concept is also there in syllabus in the quadratic polynomial case, okay? So question can be expected. That's why I've mixed and kept this over here also. Please check. So product of roots can be given by c by a, okay? So if you're writing the roots as, please have a look, alpha plus beta, this is the expression, alpha into beta, this is the expression, okay? Please have a look. All right, now moving on to the next thing, roots of a quadratic equation. What's the meaning of the roots? Means those values of x. Roots means those values of x which satisfies the quadratic equation, which satisfies the given quadratic equation. This is called as roots, right? This is called as what? This is called as roots, okay? And how can you find this roots? So you have 2 methods to find this root. Is method number 1 is going to be what, bacha? Method number 1 is going to be factorization method, and second one is where we use the formula. So the Charya formula where we use, okay? So we use both of the cases to find our values of x which will satisfy the equation. In the factorization method, we have something called as, first approach to be identity. Using the identity, we don't have the perfect square method, but sometimes a square minus b square can also be applicable. So using identity is always going to be there, okay? So please say. And second one is going to be what? Splitting the middle term, okay? Split the middle term, also called as tree method, okay? You can use either of the cases to solve the question using factorization approach, okay? What about formula method? You know the roots are given by x1 comma x2 is equals to what? Minus b plus minus root under b square minus 4ac upon 2a. What is ABC? The coefficients that I wrote. Remember the standard form? Ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, right? From here you can get the value of, so any given quadratic equation is there, compare it in the standard form and get the value of ABC, and that you're going to use it in the formula to get the roots value, okay? If you check here carefully, this particular parameter, this thing is called separately as discriminant D. Discriminant D. D is given by b square minus 4ac. This parameter is used to understand the nature of roots without solving it. We don't have to solve for the roots to understand the nature of the roots. For that reason, we call this quantity. That quantity is what? Discriminant, and this quantity is used to understand the nature of roots. I hope it's clear for you. Chali. Okay, this is okay? Alright. Yes, standard form is okay, sir. What is the root? That is okay, sir. We have revised these things. Now moving on to the next condition based upon the parameter that we said, the discriminant given as d equals to b square minus 4ac, not the root, without the root, okay? Please check. This is without the root. I have not written the root over here. So without the root, what is this called? B square minus 4ac, great. Now if you have this d value, if you put the values of a, b, c in the discriminant formula, if this d is coming to be greater than 0, if this d value is positive, what it means, bacha? This means it is positive. Okay, positive, then you'll have real and unequal roots. The case will be for real and unequal roots. Means you'll have two different real roots. Okay, next case, case number 2, when this d is 0. When this d is 0, okay, what are you going to take? Real and equal roots. Equal roots. Real and equal roots. Okay. What about the last one, bacha? Third one. When d is less than 0. Discriminant value is what? Negative, sir. What are you going to write this condition as? Imaginary or unreal roots. Imaginary roots. Okay, all right, great. Chali, so this you understood, d less than 0 is negative, going to be our imaginary root. So if they ask you in the question, look for the real roots. If they are asking only the statement real roots, which one you going to take, sir? First or second one? You take both. So please consider the statement d greater than equal to 0. Real root means both of them having real, right? Please check. Real, real. So if they are asking real root in the question, you have to take the condition what? D greater than equal to 0. Both condition has to be taken at the same time. Is it clear? Is it clear? Achha, one more thing. If sometimes what they do, no, they give you a graphical approach to understand this. Okay. So can you see for the first one what you're going to do? So we know that graph of a quadratic equation is what? It's a U graph, also called as parabola, right? So parabola curve, let's say I take upward parabola, means that looks like this. Okay. All right. So how will the graphical representation for the first one come to life? For this case, it'll be this, bacha. Please check. You'll have a graph axis like this, x-axis, y-axis, and the curve will look like this. Some place. It can be any place. So you will have two intersection with x-axis. It will have two intersection with x-axis. So x1 over here and x2 over here. That's why real and unequal roots. Check here. x1 is different than x2. Need not be always negative positive. It can be on both on the same side also, bacha. Please have this case also I can take. Okay. This is also true. I can write it over here also. Okay. The case can be both negative, both positive. That doesn't matter. The point is they'll be different. Okay. So either the side is possible. Okay. Just that they have to be different. Okay. They don't have a fixed condition that one has to be positive, one has to be negative in the d greater than 0 part. It can be on either side also. Just to express, understand from the graphical approach, I've taken this particular case where the roots are positive, negative, and x1, x2. But in general, there's no condition as such that one has to be positive, other has to be negative in the case of d greater than 0. I hope this is clear. Clear, right? Let's check the second one. So the second one, the graph will look like this. You'll have a single point of contact. Let's say I can write it like this. So please check this point of contact. You'll have both roots equal to each other. It'll be a real root though, because it's a cutting x-axis at one point. Okay, the point of contact is there. If it is not there, then you're gonna get the last case, which is going to be what, bacha? The case number 3. Graph is not cutting the x-axis at all. When the graph does not touch x-axis at all, that graph represents unreal or imaginary roots condition. Okay, I hope this is visible to you. xy again, xy again. Okay, you can take any type of parabola. Okay, you can take inverted also, so you can take the concave down also. The case will be same. Just to make you explain this thing, not part of syllabus, but sometimes they ask this question, okay, because these curves are given for you in the polynomials, so the questions can be, you know, club them together. We can club the polynomials and quadratic equation together to ask you questions on this with the help of a graph. Then I don't want to lose marks there. Question can be asked in category of case study also, so 4 marks will be gone if you don't know the concepts of number of roots. Okay, chaliye. So that's why graphical and algebraic approach is defined for you. Please understand this. Okay, any doubts that you have, let me know. To get the class notes, what you have to do, I hope you know that. Join the WhatsApp channel. The link is given in the description of the video. Join the WhatsApp channel. You'll get everything delivered to you in the WhatsApp. It's not a WhatsApp group. You'll not get, you know, your details. It's completely, you know, privacy is maintained. Everything is there. So don't worry about all of that. Join the WhatsApp channel. It's for your benefit. Get all the class notes delivered to you. Okay. Chaliye, find the discriminant of the quadratic equation. As I said, concepts part is over, so now I have to solve questions on the quadratic equation. Question number 1 is the discriminant of quadratic equation given as this, okay, x square times of a square plus b square plus 2 times of ac bd times of x plus c square d square equals to 0. Okay, we have to find the discriminant first. Okay, if ad equals to bc, describe the nature of the roots. Great. Means this question has 2 parts. First part is finding this value, finding this value, and then check this condition also. So let's get into the question. Okay, part 1, find the discriminant. So what is the value of, tell me, if I compare this with standard form, ax square plus bx plus c. What's the value of a here? So a is actually a square plus b square, right? What's the b, sir? Twice of ac plus bd, twice of AC plus BD, okay, and what's the C, sir? C is C square plus D square. Is that clear? I hope this is clear. Okay, moving on to finding the discriminant. The formula for that remains same, B square minus 4AC. Substitute the values of B. B is over here, 2 AC plus BD, the whole squared, okay, minus 4 times of a into c. What's a, sir? A square plus b square. What's c, sir? C square plus d square. I hope this is visible to you. Yes, okay. Shall I write it from here now? Squared on this side, bacha. What are you gonna get? 4 here. Okay, what is this going to be? A squared c squared plus b squared d squared. Okay, so this whole thing I can write now, x plus y the whole square, right? So x square y square plus 2xy, right? So plus, what is going to be? 2 times of ABCD, right? Because ACBD means what? ABCD only. So ABCD. Clear? Twice of xy, right? X is AC, y is BD. So ACBD or ABCD simply. Great. Chaliye. Minus over here. 4 times of what, bacha? Check here. A square C square, right? Next what? A square D square, right? Next what? B square C square and B square D square. Great. This is it. Now please write this discriminant over here. Okay. Let's simplify this. I can expand, bacha, here. What I'm gonna get? Please check. 4a square C square, first bracket, 4b square D square. Excuse me. 4b square D square, okay, plus 8 ABCD. Okay, first bracket is done. Next bracket, I have to take minus sign for every term. So minus, check here, this minus sign is there, no? So 4a square C square minus 4a square D square minus 4b square C square, okay, minus 4b square D square. Now check what's getting cancelled here, so what is getting cancelled here, so 4a square C square plus and minus gone, 4b square D square plus and minus gone, right? Correct? Okay, simple enough. Now we're gonna do what? Club them together to make another whole square. Check here what I'm getting. So I'm getting 8 ABCD 8abcd minus 4a square d square minus 4b square c square. Take minus 4 common. What I'm getting, please check. Minus 2abcd plus a square d square plus b square c square. Okay, let me write it over here. Bacha. What I was getting, so I'll write first this thing, a square d square over here plus b square c square over here minus 2abcd, right? 2abcd. Have a look, please have a look. Mass 4 is common, a square d square b square c square minus 2abcd. Mass 4 is common, a square d square b square c square minus 2abcd. Can you see a formula being formed here? Minus 4 times of ad minus bc the whole square. Please check. A square d square b square c square minus 2abcd. Correct, right? This is my first part's answer. Where they ask us to find what? The discriminant. Okay, now they're saying what? Second part of the question. If AD equals to BC, describe the nature of the roots. Okay, they're saying what? AD equals BC. Array, put it here. My D will transform into minus 4 times of AD. I can write it as what, bacha? So this will be 0, no? AD minus BC is 0, right? If AD equals to BC, so 0 the square. What is the answer? 0. What's the nature of the roots? Real and equal roots. Real and equal roots. Real and equal roots. Since D is coming as 0, right? If you put AD equals to BC in this condition, okay. Chaliye, have a look. Yes, I hope this is visible to you. Moving to question number 2. I've done this question, okay, but I'll do it again anyway. If somebody is not watched the session and have come only for revision, they should also benefit from the session, right? So this question, a very good question, okay, that's why I've taken this problem. So the question that I've taken are somewhat done in my previous sessions, okay, for quadratic and AP, but I've taken this because they're very good questions, so that you can revise again. If you are having a doubt while doing it once, you will not have after doing this again. So a train travels a distance of 480 kilometers at a uniform speed. Great, distance is given and speed is constant. Okay, if the speed had been 8 kilometers less, then it would have taken 3 hours more, okay, to cover the same distance. Let me highlight the important points over here. First important point, sir, distance is given, speed is uniform. Second point, sir, speed is changed to 8 less. Okay, it would have taken 3 hours more. Okay, same distance. Okay, chaliye. Now why I have highlighted this uniform speed part? There's no acceleration, that's why. Okay, it's very important to know, otherwise everything will change. Okay, otherwise everything will change. So we need to find the speed of the train. Okay, so let's take the speed of the train. Speed of the train, okay, is what? X kilometers per hour is the unit, right? Yeah, kilometer and hour is given, so kilometer per hour. Which speed is this, bacha? Let's call this to be original speed. Means originally it's traveling at this space, so original speed is what? X kilometer per hour. So what's the time taken? Tell me here. Time taken is what, bacha? Time taken would be, since distance is 480, right? Time taken would be what? 480 upon x hours, है ना? Total distance is 480 kilometers. Speed is x. What is the time taken? 480 by x. From which formula? Distance is equals to speed into time. Okay. Next, what? Reduced speed. Reduced speed or new speed, you can say. What is it going to be? X minus 8, sir. X minus 8. Speed is decreased, right? So what's the time taken now? Time taken will also change, right? 480 upon x minus 8 r. Now which is more? Tell me. If you reduce the time, if you reduce the speed, time will increase, right? So of course this value is more. Now they're saying difference is how much? 3 hours. So you can say here, according to the question, if the speed is reduced, time taken is more. So obviously 480 upon x minus 8, this is a higher time, greater time, minus 480 upon x is equals to what? The difference in the time, 3 hours. So 3 hours. Okay, let's take 480 common over here. Can I do that? I don't have enough space right to write here. Let me write it on this side. So I can take here bacha 480 common. Okay, 1 upon x minus 8 minus 1 upon x equals to what? 3. Great. Cancel 3 with 480. 160 is there, right? 160 is there. So write 160. Take LCM bacha here. LCM is what? Two different number, x and x minus 8. LCM is going to be what bacha? The product. Make equivalent fraction here. So x is missing. Equivalent fraction here, x minus 8 is missing. Okay, equals to 1. So what I get? 160. X minus x will be gone, right? And what I'll have? Plus 8 upon x square minus 8x equals to 1. Please check. X minus x. So x is gone. Minus into minus. So plus. So plus 8. So I can write this as 160 into 8 equals to what bacha? X square minus 8x. Write the expression now. X square minus 8x minus, minus 16t into 8. Why not multiplying it, sir? I don't like to multiply because I have to break it anyway. If they have asked in the question that form the quadratic equation, if they would have said that form the quadratic equation, then I would have multiplied and get the final answer. But they're not asking to form the quadratic equation. They're asking us to find what? The speed. So the value of x that is matters. Okay. You'll not get step for writing the quadratic equation. You can just write this. This is also okay. Okay. Now you'll see. Chaliye. Okay. Great. So what is the equation now that I have? X square minus 8x minus 160 times of 8 equals to 0. Am I right? Yes. Okay. Now if you want, you can multiply and write it, okay, no problem there, but I would not prefer to do it. 160 times of 8 is there because we have to make it factors only of that number, no, to get the final the middle term. Okay, so how can I do that? So multiply this and this together, you're gonna get what? Minus 160 x square, sir. Okay, now make factors of 160 first. So 20 times of, I can go as 8 again, sir. I can write 8 first. Check the combination. 8 here, 20 here. This 8 is continued like this. Okay. Now again you can make factors of this as 4 and as 5. This 8 continues here. Okay. 8 times 4, 5 times 8. 8 times 4 is what? 32. 5 times 8 is what? 40. Right? 5 times of 8 is 40. 40 minus 32 is how much? Sir, 8 coming, but I want a negative one, sir. So take this as negative, this as positive. Right here x and x. 32x minus 40x is how much? How much, sir? Minus 8x, and the product is going to be what? This number. Okay, this number. So right here x square minus 40x plus 32x minus 160 times of 8 equals to 0. Take here x common. I get what? X minus 40. Take here 32 common. I get what? X minus 40 again. How come, sir? The product is same. No, 32 into 40 is the same number. Okay. Chaliye. X plus 32. Factorize it. And x minus 40. Speed can't be negative. I am getting two values, 40 and minus 32. So this is not possible. Okay. So what is my value? X equals to 40 kilometers per hour is the speed of the train. Original speed of the train is x equals to 40 kilometers per hour. If you want to check, let's verify. Answer ends here, but I want to verify. 480 by 40, sir. How much is that, sir? So 12, right? 12. Okay, forgive me. Now next, reduce speed. 480 by what? 480 by 32. Okay, so cancel this. 8 4s are 8 6s are. Okay, now cancel this again. 15. Difference of the time, please check. 12 and 15. How much is it? This 12 hours, this 15 hours. How much is that, bacha? 3 hours. Okay, so difference is 3 hours. That's what they've given in the question, so hence verified. Your answer ends here. This is your final answer. I'm just checking your final answer. Okay, this is not part of the answer. All right, moving on. Please have a look once before I move on to the next part. Now revising, the next topic is going to be what? Revising of your AP, right? But before I move on to that, I have an important announcement to make, which is about your DSET program, or Diksha Scholastic Aptitude Test. This is a uniquely combined aptitude and scholarship test where you can benefit by understanding the doubts that you can have as a 10th grader, what you should do after 10th grade. Okay, means you can have a two type of student. You can be one student which is, who is very clear about it, who is very clear that, sir, I want to do engineering, I want to do medical, but you should not sure about things, or maybe you don't understand where you stand right now. So this program will help you assess the competency level that you are right now for JEE, KSET or NEET, and how can you improve from there. So this is the reason that you should take. Second one, if you are somebody who is not decided yet, okay, this can help you understand whether you should go for commerce, for arts, for science, with maths, without maths. The condition can be understood by taking this program. Okay, how can I take this program? So the link for this web page, okay, for the enrollment here, you have to go enroll here, fill out some details, and get in the touch with our team. Okay, how can I get to this link, sir? The link is given in the video's description, so please go ahead, enroll from there. Again, this will be organized only on Sundays for 3 hours, so you can spare 3 hours of your time on Sunday. This is easy for you right now. You can spare later, you'll have pre-boards and things coming up, you'll be very busy with that. So please, whenever you can, go ahead, enroll in the program and get the benefit of that. We'll talk about the structure of the reset program at the end of the session. Right now, let's get back to revising arithmetic progression. Okay, so structure is what, how the 3 hours are planned. No, I'll tell you at the end of the session. Right now, let's revise arithmetic progression, sir. Okay, sir. AP, again, what is AP? So any sequence, any series of numbers, okay, will be called as arithmetic sequence or arithmetic progression if the difference between, this is very important, difference between consecutive terms are constant, or what, simply same. What I mean by that means, if I write a sequence like this, a1 comma a2 comma a3 comma a4, so far like that, then the condition is what for it to be AP? A2 should be equal to a2 minus a1 should be equal to a3 minus a2 should be equal to a4 minus a3, and so on. Okay, till the last term. Remember this, last term is going to be what, an, and the term before the last term is going to be what, an minus 1, and this is called as something very important for the AP, common difference. Common difference given by what, the letter D, given by the symbol D. We write this as D equals to what, finally a power n minus, sorry, a power, no, an minus 1, an minus last term minus previous term. Okay, so an minus 1. This is the standard definition of AP. Okay, and that's how we so this is how to define. This statement is very, very important for the common difference. You'll have a lot of questions based upon this difference only, because that's the definition of arithmetic progression. Okay, and this is the formula for finding common difference. If you don't want to use this, simply use this a2 minus a1, or basically any consecutive terms difference, a3 minus a2, a4 minus a3, like that. Okay, this is how we define arithmetic progression. Remember this, the difference has to be constant. It can be a fraction, it can be a negative number, it can be anything. Okay, but it has to be constant, always a constant. Okay, general rule, as we said, think about it. If I write the first term, so first term is going to be like what, bacha? A. First term is, let's say, A. Second term is going to be what, bacha? First term plus the common difference, है ना? Common difference is there. Third term, bacha, please tell me, sir, second term plus the common difference, है ना? Second term plus the common difference. What's the second term, sir? A plus D. So I'll get what? A plus D. This is second term, and plus D. So a plus 2D. This is going to be what? My a3. Same if I'm writing a4, it will be what? Third term plus the common difference again. Right now, difference with the consecutive term is what? D. So a4 will be a3 plus D. What is a3, sir? From here, a plus 2D plus D. How much is this going to be, bacha? a4 equals to a plus 3D. So if you write it like this, a10, let's say, a1 was a plus 0D, a2 was a plus 1 into D, 1 into D, a3 was a plus 2D, a4 was a plus 3D. So a10 will be what? A plus 9d, and similarly you'll have what? an, nth term will be what? a plus n minus 1 times of d. This is the general rule, nth term formula, whatever you want to call, for arithmetic progression, sir. For arithmetic progression, which is very important, है ना? Again, second most important topic of this particular chapter. Questions have been asked on this. You have to understand this very in detail and solve all the questions on this, which is possible on this. Also called as what? Nth term formula. Nth term formula. Chale. Done? It's done? Okay, great. Moving on to nth term from the end of an AP. So we were writing what? Check here. A10 from the beginning, right? A10, A plus 9D, like that. What about end of the AP? For that, I'll take an example and give it to you. Okay, please check. See, if I write this AP like this: 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21. Let's say this is the number of terms. Okay, I'm not gonna go more than that. 3 plus, so 7 terms, right? Okay, now if I ask you to find what? Let's say fifth term from the beginning. What's the formula, sir? So we know that a plus 5 minus 1 times of d, sir. Okay, we know, sir, what is a here? The first term is going to be, sir, first term is 3, sir. Okay, so 3 plus 5 minus 1 is, sir, 4. What is d, bacha? D is, sir, 6 minus 3, again 3. Okay, so we're gonna get it as d also is 3. What is d here? Please check that d is going to be 3 only. Okay, d is 3. Common difference is 3 in the given sequence. Okay, please check. So 3 plus 4 times of 3, 12. How much is that? 15. So I'm getting a fifth term as 15. Please check. This is over here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about from the beginning? Sorry, this is from the beginning. What about from the end? So I will write what? First, second term. Means second term from the end we will write what? We call it as. So 15 will be again be what? Second term from the end, L2. L is the last term. Second last term from the end is going to be what? L2. Okay, so not second, right? First, second, third term, no? Please check. Third term. From the last, which term is this? From the first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So from the last, 1, 2, 3. So third term from the last will be 15. I'll show you the formula for that. Think about it. If I have to reach, if I write this AP again over here, what is it? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21. To reach from 3 to 6, sir, plus 3. 6 to 9, sir, plus 3. 9 to 12, sir, plus 3. Again here, plus 3. This over here, plus 3, right? But if I want to go backwards, let's say, if I want to go backwards like this, 21 to 18, sir, so minus 3. 18 to 15, sir, so again minus 3. 15 to 12, sir, so minus 3 again, and like that. So basically, if I'm moving from the last term to the previous term, what is my common difference? Please check. Minus 3. So I can reverse this and write it like this, no? 21, 18, 15, 12, and so on. Means writing from the last or writing from the first also like this means the same thing, no? Please check. Writing from the last of this AP, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Writing from the first as 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, and 3. Find the last third term from for this AP, or find the first third term from this reversed AP. Same thing, right? Please check. Last third term, first, second, third, 15 only, sir. First, from the beginning, if I reverse the AP, again, sir, second and third term is 15 only. Okay. So can you find this? Please check. What's the common difference in this case? Say 18 minus 21. How much is that, bacha? Minus, simply, sir, minus 3. Minus 3. The formula is going to be what, bacha? Is going to be A3 equals to A plus 2D. We know the formula. N minus 1 is 2D. We're looking for the third term only. A is how much, sir? 21. 2 remains as it is. D is what, sir? Minus 3. 21 minus 6. How much is that, bacha? 15. Okay. So same thing, but you can see the minus sign is coming. Okay. So one way to solve is this condition. Other way will be the last nth term from the last is given by. Please check. This will be what, bacha? Last term, no? What is this going to be? Check here. What is this 21? Last term, right? Okay, what was this 2? This was same thing, sir, plus n minus 1, na? Please check. 21 was the last term, no? If I don't reverse it, what does 21 represents? The last term, no? Okay, so 21 I've written as last term. And what is this 2? 2 was 3 minus 1, right? So n minus 1. What about this? This was simply, sir, minus d. When I reverse the AP, I got d as minus 3, but I'm going back to the same AP now. I'm going back to the same AP. Just to get the answer, I got it like this. But I'm going back to the same AP, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So if I go back to the same AP, for that, what is the d value? D value is 3, sir. So what is minus 3 going to be? Minus 3 is, sir, minus d. Minus 3 is, if d value is 3, what is minus 3? Sir, minus d. So here minus d. Please check. I can take this minus sign in front over here. So I get my last term, ln equals to L minus n minus 1 times of d. है ना? I hope you understood this, right? Okay. Please check. L minus n minus 1 times of d. Okay. I could have given you this, simple formula and moved on, but I wanted to explain you how it works, from where it's coming. So either you reverse the AP and you apply the same formula, a plus 2d like this, or you can apply it like this, you're going to get the same result. Please check. I can show you again this value. L, which one, bacha? Last, from the third term from the last, right? So L3 will be equal to what? Please check. What is the last term? Last term is 21, sir. Minus 3 minus 1, sir. What's the common difference, sir, in this case? 3, sir. Why 3? Why not minus 3? Because I'm taking this AP now. Last third term I'm taking. 3 term from the last. 21 minus 2 and 2, 3. 21 minus 6, 15. So for this AP, if you're finding the last term, use this formula. For if you reverse the AP, you can use the normal formula for general rule. Please have a look. Okay, please have a look. Now moving on to the last concept of AP, which is what, bacha? Sum of first n terms of an AP. Okay, for this you have two formulas. I'll not give you derivation for this, just the formulas I'll give you. For Sn is going to be what, bacha? N by 2, the first term plus the last term. This is more than enough. Okay, first term and the last term. And another formula, since you know last term is what? Last term is going to be what? A plus n minus 1 into d, right? Correct, na? Last term is going to be what? A plus n minus 1 into d, because last term can be written as what? Simply an, right? So I can write this as Sn equals to n by 2 a plus n minus 1 times of d. Please check. N by 2, a plus a is how much? 2a plus n minus 1 times of d. This is what? This is Sn. Right? This is the Sn expression. Okay, I hope you got it. Please have a look. Okay, sum of first n terms, there are two formulas, formula number 1 and 2, but this comes from here only, not a problem. Okay, great. So moving on to the questions now on AP. In an AP, a equals to 1, an is 20, Sn is 399. Then what is n equals to? Formula for Sn, sir, n by 2 a plus l, right? A plus l. Okay, the last term, what is Sn going to be? 399. N by 2. What is a, sir? A is 1. I can write l as simply an also, no? L is same as an, right? L is last term is same as nth term also, right? If last term is defined, it's also going to be nth term. No, every term is nth term, but last term can also be written as nth term. Okay, if the limit is given. Okay, n by 2, 1 plus 21, cross multiply, 399 into 2 equals to n times of, sorry, this is 20, right? So 21. Great. How much is that? 490, no, 798, right? 798 upon 21 equals to n. Cancel with 7. So 7 1s are 7, 7 14s are 98, 7 3s are, so I cancel again 3 with 1 1 4, so 3 3s are 9, 2 4s, so 38. What is my n value? N value is 38, so final answer they're looking for. Then n is equals to what? 38. Please have a look. Simple problem. Okay, let us move on to the last question of the day, sir. Revising this particular chapter, AP. So both chapters, quadratic equation and AP, I've revised. I hope this clears all of your doubt. If any other doubt you have, let me know in the comment section. Okay, chaliye. So that the sum of all terms of an AP whose first term is A, the second term is B. लिख लेते हैं. First term is what? A. Second term is what? Second term is what, बच्चा? B. And last term, so L, is what? C. Okay. Equal to what? Great. There is no common difference given, right? So we have to find what? Check here. Sn equals to what, bachcha? N by 2 A plus L, the first term plus the last term. The first term is A given over here, right here. N by 2. A is what? Simply A was the last term. C, sir. So A plus C. Great. A plus C. N by 2, A plus C. Now, please check. We have to find the sum of n term like this, right? I have to show like this. So I already have A plus C by 2. This part I already have now. I need the value of n in terms of ABC. How can you get that? Sir? I can write this as from here. Please check. Nth term, an equals to what, bachcha? An equals to, or I can write it as the last term also, na? Forget about nth term. I can write the last term simply. So L, the last term, equals to what? A1 plus n minus 1 times of D. है ना? Now what's the D, bachcha? Tell me here. D is what? Second term minus first term. What's second term, sir? B minus A. Great. B minus A. Okay. What is A1? A1 is simply A. So now write it over here as this. So L equals to, I'll write this thing again. A1 plus n minus 1. What is D? D is simply B minus A. What is L, sir? The last term is C. So L is C. How much is this? A. Expand it over here. So n times of B minus A, and minus sign is there, no? So minus B minus A. Okay. Bring everything on this side. So C minus A. Bring this whole thing on this side. You're gonna get what? Plus sign will come. B minus A equals to n times of B minus A. है ना? What is this? C plus B minus A minus A. So what is this going to be, बच्चा? B plus C minus 2A. है ना? B plus C or C plus B, same thing. Minus A minus is minus 2A equals to what? N times of B minus A. Now bring this B minus A on this side. What I'm gonna get? Please check. I'm gonna get N equals to B plus C minus 2A upon B minus A. Have a look. Bring this over here. Multiplication becomes division. So B plus C minus 2A upon B minus A is my N value. Now what was this? Sn was equals to n by 2. Have a look from here. A plus C. So right here. A plus C. Now write the n value now. So n equals to what? N value is B plus C minus 2A upon 2 times of A plus C. Okay, A plus C. Have a look. Same thing they were looking for. B plus C minus 2A times of A plus C upon 2 times of B minus A. Okay, I forgot this value, B minus A. Denominator is B minus A. That'll come as it is. Okay, so forgive me for that. Let's have a look once again from the beginning. Yes, we got this expression for n terms. Sum of first n terms. Sum of first n terms expression is given as, okay, this. We got this over here. Have a look. Okay, sorry, have a look. Okay. Now, as I said, I'll talk about the structure. So in the 3 hours of DSET program, okay, which is conducted every Sunday. So we have done this for years. Now this year also we are organizing. So what is going to be happening in this 3 hours at our offline campus is Diksha. How to get more details about it, please enroll for this program. The link is given in the description. So please enroll from here. Get in touch with our team. They'll let you know when to approach, what time to approach. Fix a slot for yourself. Okay, based upon the time that you are available on Sunday. So do that. Next, what? So for the 3 hour session, in the first 1 hour, you'll have a lecture. you'll have a lecture given by a very experienced faculty. In that 1 hour lecture, for the first slot, 1 hour session, you'll have 5 minutes of the concept, and 15 minutes you can ask your doubts about the concepts. Whatever concept been taught in the 45 minutes, you can ask the doubts in that last 15 minutes. So there'll be a question answer round. Okay, so 1 hour is over now. Now next 1 hour you have to write an aptitude test. Okay, so 2 hours is gone now. Third hour will be evaluation, means what you're gonna get, what is the output of your test, and you'll have a one-to-one counseling with our team of counselors and teachers. Okay, you can sit with your parents, with yourself, and ask all of your questions from that you can have about your futures or your career. Please ask all the questions relative to academics and your plan, what you can do. If you want, please list down all the questions in one place and go ahead and ask all of your doubts. I'm very sure that you'll get all the answers that you're looking for. Okay, so with this you'll be able to make a very clear choice what you should do after 10th. Okay, and if you wish to join us for your preparation of your competitive examination or whatever you're looking for, if you would wish to join us after this evaluation, after this process, after this DSAT program, for this preparation in 11th grade, you'll get a very attractive scholarship. Okay, so do not miss out this chance. With this, I would like to conclude the session, bacha. So I hope the structure of DSAT is clear. Okay, if you're new to the channel, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We are coming every day. We are putting a lot of efforts to make a content for you. Okay, things are available to you at your ease. We are not making a one-shot session. Okay, we're making session every day. Plan is structured like that so that you can study every day little. Okay, so science is coming, math is coming every day little, so you can study every day. I can come here and revise with you all the concepts every day. Okay, so please, we are putting an effort. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Notification is also keep turned on so that you can get video notifications when we are coming. Okay, and the notification for anything extra that is coming your way. Again, if you want to have the class notes which will complete your preparation, complete your revision. If you're just watching the video, it's not complete. Okay, so have the class notes. For that, what you can do, join the WhatsApp channel. Okay, with this bacha, I would like to end the session. Keep working hard, keep smiling. See you in the next session. Take care. Bye bye.